Bienvenidos, aquí estamos otra vez, NBA 2K22, modo mi carrera. Y que temprano nos vemos en otro video porque esta serie entre Phoenix y los Clippers acaba de quedar empatada 1-1. Nos acaban de ganar de una manera muy ajustada, pero no ganaron, de visitante, empatando la serie. Así que este juego 3 se jugará en cancha de los Clippers. A ver si podemos otra vez remontarlo. Realmente un partido tremendo se jugaron los Lakers. Jugaron bien en el juego 1 y bueno, en el 2 dieron la estocada. Realmente nos encontramos con otra derrota. Así que bueno, esta noche vamos a ir a meternos de lleno ya en el juego 3 entre Phoenix y el equipo de los Clippers.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their fans here tonight. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué va a pasar en este juego 3 entonces. El 2 estuvo muy lástima que no lo grabé, ¿no? Pero bueno, no pensé que le hacía falta. Pero terminó siendo un partido muy parejo.
He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Nedovic out there with Chris Paul, and it's Booker in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George, and it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Y bueno, arranquemos a ver. Así como buen arranque. Buen pase para Crowder. Apenas 3 puntos por partido, Crowder. Muy tímido está la ofensiva. Vamos a ver si le podemos ganar el primero de visitante, los Clippers. Porque si la serie nos gana, no se pone 2-1 arriba de ellos, creo que se va a poner más complicada para Phoenix. Bueno, ya no arrancamos nada bien. Tapón me comí ahí, no cobró falta. No sé. A mí me falta, pero bueno. De George, no de Ibaka. Con permiso. Ahí está, ahora sí.
Here's Los Angeles. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Nedovic. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Pass to Booker. Here's Nedovic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jackson. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Count that one.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Ibaka. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And to me, it's never easy trying to guard Serge Ibaka. This guy is such a powerful player who is not afraid to mix it up.
Jackson against Paul. Passes it to George. Now the pass to Ibaka. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's Leonard from 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Reggie Jackson at the strike.
That one is no good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Leonard after the made shot from Nedovic. Leonard looking around. The rejection by
Y otra vez parejo el partido.
to the paint.
Uy, ¿qué pasó?
Here's Nedovic, defended by
A
Ibaka.
ver.
Lets it go from deep.
3.
And he cranks the three. Good shot there from
Bien,
Nedovic.
arrancamos con el pie derecho, el primer triple.
He's not gonna miss that
Todo red.
opportunity from deep.
Leonard against Booker. Puts it up from 15. Good on the shot.
Bueno,
Leonard's got
hace
his
la
first
suya.
basket of the night.
11-12.
Phoenix
Y otra vez,
leading by 3.
pelear.
Here's Nedovic. He's got 9. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Nedovic. Outside Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Clippers trail by 9. And here's Leonard. He has 7. Epic counts.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat-out dominated the offensive end.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Now here's Paul. The shot's good from Nedovic. Nedovic has got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Jackson against Crowder.
Foul against the Suns. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Suns on defense. 8-point game.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
The Clippers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. George passes to Zubac. Count the basket.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Suns leading by 6. Here's Nedovic. 11 points in the game. Paul left side. Pass to Nedovic over Jackson. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Bridges against Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now, here's Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Nedovic. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And the rejection by Ibaka. Crowder, count it. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
But I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Leonard against Bridges. To the middle. And the rejection by Ayton. Zubac, that's good. Phoenix leading by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball outside. To the wing on the left. From 11 feet away. Well, shot's good from Nedovic. He's got 15.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Ball outside. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Podemos cerrar con un triple.
5 seconds left in the first quarter.
4, 3, 2, 1. No se pudo. 29-21. Otro partido tremendo, Celeste. Taja de 8 más.
We'll return shortly. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in at the 2. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Chris Paul to the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good, Paul.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Hits it from three-point range.
You love the mentality of Eric Bledsoe. This guy is a scorer at heart.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Nedovic, guarded by Bledsoe. Paul, no one around him. And the 3 off target. High, arcing shot. Batum wide open. He fires. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Here's Nedovic, guarded by Bledsoe. Into the lane. The shot's good from Nedovic. Nedovic has got 17.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say?
La ventaja es 8 puntos nada más.
Now the feed to
Uy,
Bledsoe.
sacame esa porquería de acá. Qué buen tapón.
Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
Bien, Bridges.
Well, quick
10 de ventaja.
transition has
Ahora sí.
Bridges positioned
A ver si
perfectly.
podemos
It's a
escaparnos
nice
en el
finish
marcador.
on the transition opportunity.
Now Zubac. Bledsoe looking around. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Releases. It's rebounded by Paul.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Nedovic. Shoots a fader, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Ball to Phoenix.
So for the Suns,
Substitution for the
Pasecnic's
Suns.
checked in for Mikal
Andres
Bridges,
Pontes.
and it's Booker in
Devin
for Chris
Booker.
Paul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Nedovic the pass to Pasecnic's, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pasecnic's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
McGee against Bledsoe. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Zubac. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Here's Nedovic. He's got 17, and it's McGee with the jam.
Assist from
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Batum against McGee. Batum passes to Mann, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mann's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Nedovic. He takes it in, passes to McGee. Here's Nedovic, fires the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mann gets the bucket.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
That's the loudest section. Get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Nedovic. He's got 17 over Bledsoe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Both free throws good from Nedovic.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Bledsoe, guarded by Nedovic.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
From the arc. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Nedovic. And the Suns lead by 10. Got a piece of it. His first shot coming late, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Down low, And the dunk by Booker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Nedovic. He's got 22. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Mann.
2 minutes remain.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. No good from Zubac.
Bien, 14 de ventaja.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to the opportunity.
Sí, triple. 50% de triple. 25.8 asistencias para Nedovic.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Tiempo muerto pidió, no le gustó nada. Ventaja de 17.
And the
Ahora sí.
question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So for the Clippers, Paul George, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. Feeds to Leonard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Nedovic, guarded by Jackson. To the inside.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And it's George missing.
Well, that's mírame, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
22 estaba marcado, no me gustó nada. Tranquilo. 40 segundos. Pisó. Ahora sí. 56-37. 19 de ventaja. No sé si se puede recuperar eso. Uy, me dormí. Me dormí. 16-6. Me marcaba la racha a favor de Phoenix.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nedovic, guarded by Jackson. Takes a three.
Whoop.
It's home by George.
Salió.
Over Booker, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. George has got his first bucket in this one.
3, 2, 1.
And so it's Phoenix.
Going
into the break. Their
Bueno,
strategy has been clear tonight.
igual,
Work the ball inside, get
nos
shots
vamos
in the paint, and now
con una buena
they
ventaja.
score the lead.
Descanso.
And
Vamos a
we'll
ver
be
qué va a
right
pasar en
back
este
after
tercer
this.
cuarto. Por ahora sirve. Ventaja de 14, no, de 15. Hay que disfrutarla.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Nedovic.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Chris Paul is out there with Nedovic, and it's Booker in at the 3. Here's Nedovic for the 3, and there's Booker on the assist by Nedovic. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Outside Leonard. It's George on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
George against Paul. Here's Nedovic. to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. George looking over the floor.
Foul. That's his third personal foul.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Banked in off the glass.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
To the left side wing. Here's Nedovic. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Otra vez volvió a fallar.
Jackson passes to Ibaka.
La ventaja se achicó a 10.
Gets to Leonard.
Se recupera.
Over Booker. And with that, the
Bueno,
Phoenix cut
a
down
8.
the lead on the bucket for
Mirá,
Leonard.
mirá cómo se recuperó. Mirá cómo te pido tiempo muerto. Ay, Dios
Phoenix
mío.
calls timeout.
And momentum going the
Dios
other
mío.
way. Can they find some answers?
La quiere hacer difícil, la está haciendo difícil, ¿eh? El equipo de los Clippers no se quiere dar, por decirlo más.
Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Stolen by George. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the Suns call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Leonard after the miss from Nedovic. And Kawhi Leonard with the
No te lo puedo creer. Tremendo. Ay, Dios mío. A 4. Ganábamos por 15.
They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Nedovic. He's got 29 points. And he
No
can't
quiere
count
entrar.
down as he misses.
No entra nada ahora. ¿Qué pasó? Menos mal. Yo.
Suns leading by 4. From 18 feet away. And it's
Ah,
good
ya
off
se me
the
entraba esa.
man in. Nedovic
31
has got
puntos.
31.
Pero apenas el 54% de campo. No es malo, pero... Falta. No es malo el 54%. Claro, lo que estoy acostumbrado. Uy. A la banca me manda a descansar. Tercer cuarto. Vamos a mirar a ver. 79-80 ganan los Clippers. Ah, bueno. 20 segundos para terminar el tercer cuarto. Abajo por 1 Phoenix. Bueno. Arriba por 1. 81-80 para terminar el tercer cuarto. Bien, Nicky Pañón. Cuándose ese balón. A ver si podemos reconectar. Volvela, volvela. Ahora sí. ¡Ay, Dios! Una tapa. Y se me terminó el tiempo, no te lo puedo creer. Qué tapón me metió justo en el momento. Y bueno, final 81-80 del tercer cuarto. Qué partido, mamá.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this
Bueno.
was the pick because I love this pass. Such a
Queda
great
asistencia
dish.
del
That's
partido.
what I call court vision.
La Liga Loop. Bueno, nos queda un cuarto más. A arrancar de vuelta. Entonces, si recién arrancáramos.
Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for
Si
being with us
podemos
as we begin the fourth.
hacer la cosa bien en este cuarto y terminar de liquidarlo. Vamos. ¡Chas! Triple. Sí, señor, por fin.
And there's Jackson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from that.
Jackson at the stripe.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Suns lean by 3. Here's Nedovic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. That's tipped. To the paint. Here's Nedovic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's the pass to Nedovic. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Batum dishes to George. And Phoenix pushing it up now.
Acá estoy. Para 3 años y doble. Bueno, igual. Doble. Nos aspiramos ahora a una ventaja de 10. 93-83. Buen arranque para Phoenix. A ver si... Uy. Se la robó bien ahí de vuelta. Guarda. Oh. Triple. 45 puntos tenemos que anotar para mantener este partido en... Buen pase. Bien. 5:40 para el final, ¿eh? La ventaja es 10. Todavía. Ah, bueno. Tiramos nomás.
Here's Nedovic, guarded by Jackson. And the layup falls. Nedovic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Goes it up high. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Zubac, the best of man. He kicks it to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Clippers moving the ball around. George with the bucket.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout called by Phoenix.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for man.
8 de ventaja a 4:20. Todavía queda mucho por jugar. Yes, triple. 46% de triple. 50 puntos para Nedovic y 10 asistencias. Y ganamos por 11. Tremendo. Tenían algo que hacer. Ay. Ahí está. Manda la línea George.
George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers.
But you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Drills it from outside.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Jackson against Paul. There's Medovich. There's Paul. Not as good off the back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Ibaka finds George. Ibaka against Ayton. It's George on the wing, and they pick up 2. George has got 34 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Crowder gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Outside, George. Here he goes. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Clippers basketball.
To the middle, Jackson kicks to George. From downtown, no good there. The Suns go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
LA foul. Paul George. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 13-point game. Drives to the hoop.
Bueno, al menos lo molesté. Porque hice de todo, le tiré todo el cuerpo. 111-98. Vamos que se llega al fin. Ah, bueno, me tapó. ¿Qué tapo me puso? Pero ahí pensé que iba a tirar el triple. Y lo tiró, pero del otro lado. Falló.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate.
Oso. 103-98. 15 de ventaja. Volvemos a los 15.
Must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Nada hoy. El tiempo muerto que pide los Clippers, 115-100. Estamos ahí 1 minuto, 59.6 rebotes, 11 asistencias. Y vaya, 7 en ese jugador partido. 59 puntos en un partido de playoff, récord. Acaba de batir Medovich. Jugador partido de fútbol. Ah, bueno. Esto me hace acordar a, creo que era 2K17, 2K18. K17 creo que era, que tenía eso. Que elegía a cualquiera. A la banca, ahora se terminó el partido igual en 1 minuto. No creo que remonten 15 puntos. Así que vamos a adelantar. Se terminó. 118-105. Phoenix o en la serie 2-1, 119. Bueno, ahora sí, volvemos a tomar el comando de la serie.
Everything. They're going into game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Y bueno, 2-1 entonces este partido, le terminamos ganando por 14, otra vez ahí. 2-1 los Lakers toman la ventaja frente a Utah, 1-1 está Brooklyn, Nueva York y 3-0 Milwaukee a punto de barrer a Boston en su serie, pero bueno, nosotros nos volveremos a encontrar seguramente con el partido de esta serie, vamos a ver, espero que en el partido 4 no, y espero que no haya un quinto partido, pero vamos a ver qué va a pasar. Gracias por acompañar como todo y nosotros nos volveremos a encontrar en otro video de esto que es NBA 2K22. Chao, chao, hasta luego.